Hello friends and not yet friends, welcome to another What I Ate Wednesday, the weekly show where I share all my vegan eats in a day here on Mary's Test Kitchen. As promised, I switched things up from the usual oatmeal breakfast porridge to another breakfast porridge. A classic Chinese breakfast, congee, aka zhou, aka a bunch of different names from a bunch of different Asian countries cause you'll have your own versions. Today I'm making it with leftover jasmine rice and for extra nutrition and flavor, red lentils. I freaking love red lentils. For one, they come split and they're so tiny that they can cook up in 10 to 15 minutes, no soaking. They're an awesome source of complex carbs, protein, folate, iron, zinc, and basically all sorts of essential vitamin and mineral goodness. Plus, they have a bit of a savory flavor all on their own. Like seriously, I can just cook up red lentils, add a little sea salt, and have that for a snack, but we're not doing that, we're making delicious congee. In my old congee tutorial, I sped things up with the help of my immersion blender, but on this morning, I did things the slow way and let the grains break down over the span of about 20 minutes. Doesn't get as smooth, but hey, it works, and I was hungry. If this looks really familiar, it might be because I made a similar congee on What I Ate Wednesday number 58, but that one was a bit more involved. This congee is a bit on the plainer side, so the garnishes become more important. I've got some homemade kimchi, salty, tangy, garlicky, and crunchy. Some steamed mung bean sprouts seasoned with a bit of garlic powder and sea salt, and chopped scallion. Altogether, this was so warming and comforting. Flavors of my childhood always make me smile and get nostalgic and all that. I feel the same bit of cozy when you send me your vegan congee creations on Instagram. Delicious work, my friends! For a snack later, I wanted a smoothie, so it started with vanilla soy milk, blueberries, half of a mushy banana, and a couple tablespoons of vanilla hemp protein powder. Lately, I've been trying to up my protein game a bit because I've been exercising more, you know, checking off another box on Dr. Greger's daily dozen checklist. I tried this stuff before and I didn't really like it, but this time I added less than the full serving and I could barely taste it, so yay! But then I looked at the expiry date on the bag. Turns out I've had this for quite some time, so if there's no What I Ate video next week, it's probably because I poisoned myself. For lunch, I toasted some bread and topped it with leftover chili tofu scramble, and avocado, and lettuce. And some tofu-based dilly dip that I made for a jackfruit tuna burger recipe that is coming up soon. But if you want that dilly dip recipe, the link is in the description already, and spoiler alert, it's pretty bomb. And it doesn't taste like tofu. This made a pretty decent sandwich. In the evening, my boyfriend texted me that he would be coming home late, so this was my opportunity to make eggplant since he doesn't like eggplant, but I love eggplant. Chinese eggplant, that is, less bitter. So this dish came together very easily. All the ingredients are listed in the description below, but basically I just threw everything together and let it simmer until the eggplant was soft. So the garlic, soy sauce, and red pepper flavors just soaked into everything. Super lazy and super yummy. And that was my food day. How was yours? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, friends. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already for more easy meal ideas each week. Plus, coming up, we've got a series of 3 vegan lunches to make your friends jealous. Bye for now.